today we are going to pick up two wheel bearings for the back of the 8.8 and the TJ because the passenger side is actually leaking, and we're going on a trip at the end of the month. It's not a bad leak, but whenever you're off-roading and you're leaning real hard, I don't want it to go to that wheel bearing and leak out and get all over the brakes and everything. So we're going to go ahead and pick up two axle bearings and then go to Harbor Freight and see if we can find a slide hammer. But plus, we got two gift cards to Harbor Freight, and they're having a 30% off sale on one item only. Well, it's an email coupon, so we're going to go check to see if there's anything there that tickles our fancy to pick up.
Good to hear. What can we do for you?
I need wheel bearings for a, I don't know if you can look at by the axle, but it's a Ford 8.8.
Okay, alright, let's see. Looks like we've got two different ones in stock. It looks like we're going to have either Precision, and that one's going to be priced at $21.99. The 3-year manufacturer's warranty on that one, and a Master Pro that's going to be included to our house brand. We're looking at $12.99 for that one, 1-year warranty on that. So this one's like the cheaper of the two. This one's a little better quality.
Yeah, let me get the better one. I also need both wheel seals too. I don't know if it comes in a pack or not, but if I know, if
Yeah,
not,
they're typically singular. So same thing for this one. Do you want both of those?
yeah, I want both wheel bearings and both wheel
And both
seals.
wheel seals,
Yes.
Let's see if we have any back. You said 85, 140?
Yes.
The Master Pro right there, the black bottles. The black bottles are all 85, 140.
Where at?
At the very top, the black bottles.
Oh.
Did you
Alright.
have brother
I'll
back?
get Castrol. I'll get Castrol. It's green. If I can't get Valvoline, I always run Castrol. So that's one of the two. I prefer Valvoline over everything else. If I can't get Valvoline, Castrol's like my next best like option and stuff like that. It's just I've never had an issue running Castrol. Not that I guess I have an issue running anything else, but working in the lube shop for so many years, you can see how the oil comes out of vehicles after certain brands are run. Awesome.
Did you want me to carry one of these?
No, I got it.
I just straight handed it to you for the asking.
That's
Are
all
we
right.
looking for anything else back here? Or you want me to go get those?
No, I just did the wheel bearings. That should be it for today.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, my good. So we're looking at 106.11, and do you have a phone number with us, sir?
All right, Harbor Freight. I love this store. Did you lock it?
You grab the key?
No, I did not. So used to having it on a. No, I gave it to you. You should have it.
No, you had it.
No, I gave it to you.
No, you never handed it to me. You said, "Did you know you left a key?" And that was it.
Yeah, and I handed it to you.
No, you didn't hand it to me at all.
Where's the key? Did you check your pockets? Did you check your pockets?
Yeah, you never actually handed it to me.
Check your pockets.
Got a wallet. I got my phone. Did it go in between the seat?
I don't see it right here. Do you see it over there?
Let me turn this off.
I guess we'll just hope no one gets in it. We'll just look for it when we get back home.
Dude, it's in my shirt pocket. I just don't want to say anything.
I told you I gave it to you. I told you.
Still don't recall that.
No, not one.
Thank you. Oops.
Items over $50, and this one's over 50. So I don't know if we can scan that.
$91.99.
You know, now that I think about it, we should have brought those dead blows so we
Yep.
got those replaced. because they're in desperate need of being replaced. They've seen better days, that's for sure.
I always forget about them.
Yeah, so do I. Forget about them until it's too late and we're already here. So maybe next time. So. All right, let's go replace some bearings.
What else do you have to do?
I just gotta tighten the brackets on it to where the clamps hold it from spinning again, and that should be it. Just
Okay.
take it for a test drive and make sure everything's still good.
Why?
Oh, because she's gonna take these to get the sensors taken off and put on these. And they close at 4, so she just wanted
It's first come first serve, so I'm sure I'll be fine. It's no like,
Yeah, this should just take a couple minutes.
yeah, I'm not worried. It's only 11.
Okay. That is not going to be big enough. Yeah, it's not. It's not going to be big enough. Was there different sizes? This is a multi-piece set. They had another set, but it wasn't the style that I needed.
What are you doing now?
I'm making an audible. So I bought this tool with I knew it was probably going to be too small, but I was hoping it might be the right diameter. But in order to pull that wheel bearing out, I would need a better bearing puller. And I could try to bust it out, but I don't want to damage the axle tubing. So the bearing looks pretty good. So I'm not going to mess with the bearing today. I'm just going to replace the sill because they're not making noise and they're not acting up. So I'm just going to replace the sill. Now I could say, oh, the bearing might have been getting hot and that's why the sill failed, but I highly doubt that's the issue, especially during winter. So I'm just going to go ahead and spend the $14 on the wheel seal and the gear oil, put it back together, and then later down the road, if it starts to do it again, then I'll go ahead and replace everything and buy the proper tools. But I'm not going to, they don't have what I need
Okay.
at Harbor Freight, so I'm going to have to order it online, and I'm not going to have my Jeep down for that long to wait for the
For
bill.
something that's not even needed.
Right, and I'm not going to fight that hard to get the bearing out without the proper tools. I've done it before, and I'm not going to do it again. So I just rather wait to get the proper tools. So if it starts to leak again, then we'll order the tool and then I'll do this. But I'm going to keep the bearings and the sills, so that way if it happens, I already have them on hand and I don't have to go to the store to buy them. We'll just have to buy one additional sill.
And that was the side that was leaking?
That's the side that's leaking.
Oh.
So it'll be pretty quick to do this job, so it'll be a lot quicker. So let me put this back up and then get that sill in there. I got to clean it out and put the sill in and fill it back up and we'll be done. So this kit might come in handy another day, but not today.
Hey,
Yeah.
you think you'll have time to do my brakes today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not pulling both bearings no more, so I don't see why not. We could go ahead and knock all 4 of them out.
We already have them, right?
Yeah, I already have the pads for it and stuff like that, so literally all I have to do is just pull the tires and rotors and pop them in, so we could do that. It'd actually be a good idea before we go off-roading this month,
Yeah.
so that way you can have a little bit better stopping force.
I can't believe it's this month already.
I know, I'm excited about it, and it's important. I'm glad that this did this right now and not whenever we were there.
Yeah.
So hey, can you put this over there for me, please? guess that's an indication that replacing.
I wanted it.
Oh, pretty worn. They're almost at the indicators. Let's find out. Get the new ones real quick, so I don't have to move, please. We'll take a look. This one's definitely has seen better days. That one is almost maybe an 1/8 inch life left. This one's not so bad, but it's getting real close to the wear indicators. You can see how close it's getting to those. Yeah. So it was time. It was definitely time. All right, let me compress this piston in, and then we'll go from there.
So were they bad?
Yeah, they definitely need to be changed for sure. Yeah, your piston was almost completely extended, and that's why you had to push your brake so far to the floor to get you to start stopping. Because the piston was pretty much almost full stroked. Now it won't be full stroked anymore, so whenever you go to brake, you shouldn't have to push into the pedal so hard.
Yeah.
Or so deep, should I say, not that you're pressing hard, but just so deep. I saw this guy, and he says the difference between like a $50 brake job and a $250 brake job was, he says a $50 brake job, they just replaced the pads. A $250 brake job, he pulled out the slide pins and he greased them. That's all he did. I was like, I'm not paying $200 for you to pull a pin out, grease it, and put it back in. That's it now. Now, if you would have sandblasted and then painted and then dried and then coated and then replaced the hardware and then maybe you did the sills, okay, maybe. But to say that's worth $200 more, I just thought it was funny. I was like, nope. And the difference between a $50 brake job and a $250 brake job is a shop that you bring it to. That's the difference.
How does that one look?
It's actually worse. There's almost, look, get the other one. Get the new ones.
Oh, the new one. I thought you said get the.
So that's the new one. And that's the old one. There's almost no pad left at all.
That's pretty bad.
So yeah, this is,
I felt like
You're
last
almost
time you
full
did it,
stroke.
it was like that too.
yeah, you're full stroked on your piston. That's for sure.
See it?
Huh?
The old one? I want to see it. Okay, so should I take it to try it out?
We're gonna drive it here in a second. So we'll take it and drive it here in a minute. Let me clean up the garage. And
I'm just gonna take yours because I'm gonna go see Kylie.
I thought that's what you already went to go do.
Ask her if she wants to come with me, and we went to her house real quick, and she's gonna give me this.
All right, and yeah, that's cool. I'll finish up here and I'll do that.
I'll put this inside.
Okay. All right, well, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.